So then, join me for round 2 of my F1 2014 TV style commentary series. This time we're at the Malaysian Grand Prix, and it's actually not Ericsson starting last in this race. It's still a Caterham, but it's Kobayashi this time, who lines up in 22nd place. Then we've got the Lord Maldonado, who actually kept a record of not crashing for once this season, which is probably a record for him. And then Grosjean, who hasn't crashed yet either. Lotus is probably expecting a very hefty repair bill after each race with those two as teammates. Then you have Ericsson, who actually did pretty well to not be last. Actually off the back row as well. Then it's Chilton, Bianchi, Gutierrez, what's his name? Sutil. Then Verne, Kvyat. Now the Toro's not really carrying the momentum from last race into this one. Then it's Hulkenberg, Perez. Then looking like they're going to get many points here today, which they don't really need because they've got quite a big gap to McLaren, but they want to get as many points as they can. Then Ricciardo, who didn't do particularly well in qualifying. Then Button, Raikkonen, Magnussen, Alonso, Massa starting 5th, then Vettel, Rosberg, Bottas definitely carrying the momentum forward into this race. Championship leader. And Williams are also leading the constructors, but with the 25 points that Bottas scored. And then Lewis on pole. So, will this be like a regular race, or knowing this game, anything's going to happen? Maldonado's probably going to win, knowing this race. So, cleanly away, all looks like. Yep. Everyone's cleanly. Going down to turn 1. Mercedes lead 1-2, so Rosberg's cleared Bottas. Looking further back. Perez looks to be making a bit of a charge there. Yep. Can you keep it alongside? Yes, you can. Right. Past. Is he going to get past Alonso? Yes. Yes, he does he? They're still side by side. And he's cleared Alonso, so it's a great start from Perez and just what Force India needed him to do. Looking further back, Kvyat's made a pretty good start to get ahead of Ricciardo. No, it's just pretty much as they were with the lap markers. No, back to the front, Lewis and Rosberg. Sure, well, Ricciardo probably wouldn't mind being in a Mercedes. Still, they're already pulling away from Bottas, who doesn't look to be on the pace as on this opening lap. Under large threat from Vettel already. And it is actually raining slightly, so that probably brings this race towards the Red Bull slightly in comparison to the Williams. So Vettel not really close enough to make a move, is he? No, Bottas actually goes wide. No, actually he goes into the pits. Okay then. So it's a bit early for Inters. So I think why he'd be in the pit. Let's get into Inters this early. Surely it'd burn them out by the time it's actually 4 Inters, which the rest of the grid clearly doesn't think it is at this moment. But no, he actually goes onto another set of options. So did he have a slow puncture or something? Must have. Anyway, back to the front. And Lewis still leads. Got a small gap to Rosberg. Now we're already way ahead of Vettel by the looks of it. Yeah, they're already massively ahead. Do you think the normal service has been resumed by this point, and it's the Mercedes going for the win? So, with Vettel 3rd, Magnussen 4th. Actually, no. What? Massa's engine's gone. So, 2 races in a row, Massa's retired. from one extreme to the other with Williams, this is. Last time, dominant performance due to the pit stop and the midfield teams being in second and third, but still, with Bottas at the back and Massa out, Williams are really going to struggle to get points here. And it's not going to be long, really, till it enters, so Bottas really does need to get a move on if Williams are to get any points from this race. Talking of getting a move on, that's something Ricciardo really needs to do as well. Still behind Toro Rosso, which you would have thought would have been told to get out of the way by now. But doesn't look like that matters because Ricciardo's got to make the move on Kvyat. Did he make it stick? Yeah, Kvyat doesn't fight that. Unsurprisingly. Sauber's actually starting on the prime, which is actually not a bad idea really. That's definitely going to get him to the stage for when the intermediates are needed. And Bottas is already way behind. But fresh inters? Nope, fresh options. Won't be too long till he catches up to Kobayashi or the rest of the back markers. It looks to be Ricciardo's now on the back of Raikkonen. Now, is Rosberg close enough to make a move on Lewis this time? Lap 3, so they've got a DRS available to them. Is he going to make the move? No. Not that time, but it's got the pit straight here as well to try and make this move. Which he definitely want to do, seeming after the first race Rosberg has the more points over Lewis and does currently appear to be the faster driver. And on the first corner, has he cleared Lewis? Yes, he has. Rosberg moves into the lead, and Lewis didn't really put up much of a fight there. Oh, Perez keeping really close tabs with the McLarens at this stage. Definitely wanting to get some more points over them. Timmy Hulkenberg's quite a way down the order at this point. Where even is Hulkenberg? Okay, Alonso's just come out of the pits. Hulkenberg must have made a pit stop as well, I'd imagine, to be that far behind his teammate. Alonso moved on to the hard tyres. So clearly he doesn't think another set of options will get him to when the intermediates are required. Rosberg still leading then. This time Lewis will have DRS to try and get the place back, if he's close enough. Looks like Rosberg ran a bit wide there, not as bad as Perez did in 2012. This is going to give Lewis a good run here. Can he get it down here? And go side by side. There's a bit of contact there. Lewis with DRS again gets another shot at getting past his teammate. And you're going to make the same move that Rosberg did on him the previous lap. Now, can Rosberg hold it round the outside? Yes, he can. And did he move back into the lead? Still side by side. Still side by side. But Lewis with the inside for the next corner should get this place. Or not, Rosberg still holds it round the outside, which turns to the inside here. Can you hold it? Not quite. Lewis still holding on. These two do not want to concede this lead. Lewis on the inside here, but compromise line slightly, and Rosberg takes back the lead. Let's get nothing really happening there. Magnussen, then Button, Perez, Ricciardo, Kvyat, then Bianchi and Suttil. Williams and Bottas finally caught up to this queue. Two Ferraris, no, the other Ferraris also made a pit stop. Now Perez looks to be in the pits as well, I think. And is that Maldonado in the pits? I think so. So, Rosberg still leads from Lewis, Vettel third. Maxson's got a small gap back to his teammate, and Perez goes into the pits as well. Still think it's a bit too early for Inters though. Let's see what he goes on to here. Goes onto a set of hard tyres. Okay. All these guys squabbling for the... not even for points, but they're all going at it like they are. They're all going for like the race win. Bottas now looks to have moved ahead of Grosjean, I think that is. Now, that might not have been lapped already. Looks like it.